Alright, hello and welcome. Today we are deciding to be more lucky. We have the extended draft on, so when we're playing solo challenge here, we get to pick between more companies, preludes, and everything. And let's see if we can find something that's a little bit more broken. So we have a couple random companies, nothing really stands out. Couple of meh preludes, and then any cards worth mentioning. Some microbes, some Luna. We don't even have an Earth tag to go with it on anything. I guess the microbe, you could argue, is something on Pharma Union, but there's no science tags in the preludes, no microbes in the preludes, and no science tags here. Yeah, let's just re-roll that one. I said we were going to be more lucky, and that includes being more lucky. So let's have a try. We'll still go to Hellas, that's fine. Hopefully it's not cursed. Point Luna, Chungshing, Arclight, all interesting. Arclight with Miranda, for instance. And then you get some animals, right? You get some meat industry. No, that's wishing too big. Some big space events, though. A little bit of science, a little bit of that. I don't know. It doesn't seem like a really good Arclight or Point Luna. So maybe just a Chungshing for its... you know, consistent building discount, a little bit of starting income. There we can get energy. Card draw and titanium, that seems really strong. We could start with a lot of metal production, of steel in particular. We could also get some oceans to start or some heat to start, but what does the steel look like? There weren't many building tags, were there? No, really there's some space stuff more than anything. So maybe not this. Maybe we go with the IO research outpost. This one's tricky because the science tag is nice, the card draw is nice, and the titanium is good. It's not as strong as everything else, but production is really strong in a solo, so I like that. Mining operations feels good. It's just not that great right now. Nothing is that great though, so let's just go for raw. I mean, the biolab for card draw, really leaning into science, is interesting, but we don't need that. Let's just go with photosynthesis, plantation, industrial microbes, grab the space events for later, maybe even the Jovian. We almost never play the floater station. Now this requires a third science tag though. Okay, for the sake of argument, give me the biolab. Alright, so 1, 2, 3. I don't know if I love small asteroid, like it's fine. It's just fine. I guess we take it. But we don't take the penguins or anything else. Great, so let's give that a shot. We're gonna get 4 more cards. We did get some luck with the mole hole. Heavy taxation is interesting. I wanted the Jupiter floating station because it'll build up to $4 per turn, or it can become a floater generator for something else. But to start, we probably just want the steel energy income followed by a double energy income here. And that way we can start trading as early as the 2nd gen. Not that there's that much to get, but like, that seems fine. As always, I think we take the heat in production from the government just to get closer to the free heat income. I could take another Jovian for titanium income. It's really not that hot. Rover construction is nice. These are pretty late game. I don't need energy and I don't need ice. But I have a discount on Rover, and I want steel, and I'm Chungshing, so I like cities. So I think it's worth taking. So a titanium production is worth more than a Jupiter floating station right now. And a trade for 2 cards or 1 titanium. I think we take 2 cards for 3 energy. Ooh, spin-off. I mean, this is only 2 income instead of 3. But it's money instead of titanium. Though the titanium next turn is going to go into a small asteroid to get us this heat income, so I guess it's worth doing. I have too many strong things to do right now. I'm hoping that my next draft is weak, because I don't have that much money. I don't want to buy more cards. I just need my income to build up here. Oh god. So Olympus Conference, yes. Pets goes with rovers. Pets is not that important otherwise, so I think we can leave it. It is the Earth tag, so I was thinking you could get heavy taxation out of it, but it's not worth going for it in that way. Ishtar, we're not really pushing Venus, so we just take the Olympus. We could trade 3 energy for 2 titanium, seems alright. I could also just go for a little energy bonus and let this stack up. I mean, right now, like, at first it's 1, and then it doesn't increase, and then 2, 3, 4, 5. Like, I could really let this build up if I don't need the titanium this turn. We definitely want at least 2 cards, so I think this is a good turn for just taking more energy than we started with. For this heat income, we play 3 titanium into this. That gets us off to the races. And then this is good, but I don't need it right away. So instead we take the steel and we get some income. Now I could sell 2 cards, like Aquifer Pumping if I don't think I need you, Heavy Taxation if I'm not going to get to it. And that would let me play like something like Floater Station. So I definitely don't need Aquifer Pumping. Everything else I like. I could give up on Eos Chasma. Usually those plants are nice and they synergize. So yeah, I mean, I don't have a second Earth tag. If I did though, this is so good. Because you get the money back for it right away. Let me get rid of Eos Chasma. It's a weird one to sell. But I'm going to say it's only 3 plants, so it's not that amazing. And this is so I can get... Slowly, I can get 4 income in, like, 3 more generations. It's a weird one. But let's take that. We haven't seen, like, an Arctic algae or anything yet. But I'll still take an ocean from the government, just to get the first one out there. Do I have space tags? No. I do like Venusian animals in general. If you ever combo that with meat industry, it's incredible. But everything else we can leave. We won't even take the city. We just need to keep our money as best we can. To the point where... What am I doing this gen? If I had $15 worth of titanium, could I do it? No, I need like... 21. I need to get to 7 titanium, and there is not 5 here. There's only 3. It'll be 5 in 2 gens. I think I saved my money either for the mole or for the giant ice asteroid and like a colony or something. So for now we take this. For now we trade. We go and get 2 more cards. Earth Catapult, another great reason to wait. Then you play Olympus, then you play Heavy Taxation. And we got a mine. We get the mine for free. So let's just wait. Save $2. I guess I could have spent a steel to have 1 more steel. I should have just done it. It's not going to get cheaper than 0. Anyway, let's take, I don't know, a Venus bump? I don't know where our heat is at. I don't think we have very much. Deuterium is nice. Everything else can sit. Yep. Okay, so Earth Catapult. Awesome. Olympus Conference. Awesome. Heavy Taxation. Nice. Nice. Dawn City, I'm not ready for it. It's at 3 so far. I could have a lot more titanium. Right? If I trade. And this is a good turn to trade, because there's nothing, there's one card or only a break even on energy. So fine. Now, I don't have enough for this. I'm close. Right, I'm $2 away. But I think we just play it patient and we get our deuterium export. It's not that exciting, but it is some power income. I mean, this is interesting, but I still like trading every gen, even if it is only for 2 cards. 2 cards is pretty great for 3 power. I am totally down with that. We do have enough heat for this heat income now, so I'm going to take it. Martian Zoo. I just played a bunch of Earth tags, but this is almost certainly still worth playing. Moon Colony. Love that. And some flooding. I mean, this really does a lot for us. I think I want to keep going down the path of getting titanium, right? I mean, we just traded with it, unfortunately. We could just go for energy so it spills into heat if we have no heat income, but there is a mole hole here. We could set up better card draw, right? You just get the colony here. Economically, I think we're doing okay enough that we can justify that. I didn't mean to ask it like a question, but I think we can. So I think we go Pluto. And then, yeah, I mean, look, we already hit some pretty great cards. But before we play anything, we trade with Pluto. Now we have to cycle, but that's fine. Gee, once again, I kind of like all these cards. This one's a little bit late, and there's no floater synergy. Though I could put floaters on it with the other card. I'm already at like 4 floaters, so it's fine. Did I play an Earth tag this turn? No, the heavy taxation was last time. Why did I thought I had an Earth tag? Oh, I do. I have the space hotels. Okay. Well, first up, we flood here. And that gives us a great little greenery. The mole hole could go down here. I'm looking at it very closely. I think it makes sense to do the zoo first. Because then you play the space hotels, and it's effectively 5 income. Instead of 4. Yeah, and then this gets its last floater. Yeah, not bad. Immigration is going to go well with rovers. Gen 6 is not so bad. We do need to start having the government help us with Venus. Just to keep everything in line. Some Venus bumps here, though. With Stratopolis, that's a pretty good combo. More card draw is expensive, but I have some money coming in now. Okay. I really want to play both of these cards because then I just get a Venus bump per gen and I'm feeling good. What's the colonies saying? The colonies are saying wait for the energy to spill up, so just go get more cards. Trade here, cards go. Yeah, okay. I don't mind. I could skip on Stratopolis for a turn. It's a weird one. I mean, I want forced precipitation. Deuterium export also benefits. Is this a Stratopolis turn? You play rover construction, and then you play the city. You get a little bit of income. It's an expensive forced precipitation. then you're just moving with it, right? This is $4 per turn. It's at the maximum it can be. I mean, we have the energy to spare, so a Dawn City, that gives us $2 back as a city. And a little bit of steel income for basically free. I mean, what's not to love? We have a decent little economic engine here. And we could still have more card draw. I know if I had played Immigrant City, I played 2 cities in space this turn, so I would have still gotten 2 extra income, but you know, let's take them where we can get them. I don't know that the CEO's favorite project matters for anything. I could get an animal on the zoo for another income. But for now, I mean, things are pretty chill. We need to go grab the energy so we have extra heat, because the energy will spill over on that turn. But another cheap ocean, another cheap... Yeah, this is great. Bunch of cheap cards to stack with our discounts. Forced precipitation gets us another card. Arctic algae. Now that's a hit. It's a pretty good hit right now, and just in time too. Let's play it. 2 titanium here, 10 energy here. This is a good turn to go and grab that energy. I don't have money back on events. How do we do this? We have Arctic algae. This is the ocean. Those are the oceans. So we're not playing any oceans then. So it was maybe a mistake. I could go for the AI Central for card draw, but I think I'd rather get the mole hole up now to shore up a weakness. This is a really good place to go grab some titanium, I think, actually. Yeah. That also gave us a card. It gave us a Venus bird. That's pretty good. This gives us another heat bump, and then a micro mills gets us the next heat. Energy income, $4. We don't have any earth tags. Again, I'm looking at this and I'm wondering if, what, Gen 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, like $5 if I take an animal. It's not that good. I'd rather get a 1-point animal from like Venusian. It's interesting. We have $10 and a lot of titanium and stuff left, but I think that's just how it is. We wait and we hold on to it. And there's also an ocean to pick up here at the bottom. I gotta remember that. Since we have Arctic algae played, let's get an ocean from the government to help us. Shuttles, yes. This just breaks even. Snow algae is pretty slow at this point, so I'm not that interested in it. Forced precipitation. Couple heat bumps keeps us on track. A little bit of oxygen. I mean, good time for decomposers. Giant ice asteroid though is looking good. This, I was gonna trade for cards, but if we wait one more turn, we can get 3 cards instead of 2. So this is probably a good time to go get titanium. First we play Pioneer Settlement. Right? We lose some income, but we get some titanium up front to make up for that expense. Then when we trade with it, we get the extra titanium and it fills up faster. Yeah, this shuttles is a nice discount, but I don't think I can get 2 greeneries before playing Giant Ice Asteroid, so let's not worry about it. I don't really know what I needed out of that. I could have counted up the greeneries, I guess, or the plants, but... Invention contest, let's get that in there. A lot of metal. Lot of metal. So that means that if I hired raiders for 2 steel, which is free. I spent, you know, $3 buying the card. Then this one I got for free, but I'm going to get $10 worth. I mean, that works out pretty well to get AI Central. Mohole Lake, I could save up for that, certainly. Decomposers is a bit fun. Air scraping, this is a good time for it because I can get deuterium to give me an energy once per gen for several generations here. Let's remember to get our $4 from floating. We're getting a lot of like random things. Stratopolis plus Mohole Lake is going to be pretty big. I still think you wait for next gen though to do it. Lava Tube Settlement, I mean, I don't know that we're looking to put cities down. Again, I was thinking about whether or not we want to spend steel on the Mohole Lake next turn, but now I'm like, oh, well, Immigrant City, Lava Tube Settlement, you put those down in here, you get some nice big points. Maybe we do play the Mohole Lake because we have things to use our steel on. And let's not worry about making nice grids with our cities just yet. Let's just get the maximum payout. Again, with a plantation, I could get closer to shuttles here. Ooh, for now, I can take animals on the zoo with that. Though, honestly, I probably should just play the stratospheric birds. Even after giving a second animal on the zoo, I should probably bird up. Ooh, permafrost, though. Permafrost comes in clutch. And then nitrolific. And then you can't afford the stratospheric bird. But I can get the shuttles. And I have things to use titanium on. No, I have one thing to use titanium on. Maybe I don't have that many things. Okay, I think we're gonna get more space tags. Let's play the shuttles now. Get the income on top of the discount. At this point, we have a Earth or a building tag discount, a space discount, effectively a city discount, a universal discount. Like, we got a lot. Oh my lord! Oh my lord! Is that good luck or bad luck? Am I blessed? I'm not really sure how that works. Merchant Zoo's at 3. Okay. Okay. Let's, going into Gen 10. We need oxygen. The oceans are basically done. Venusian stuff is great. I don't need another animal, but another bunch of animals might be nice. What? Okay, that time I paused the recording because I wanted to save you from a loud, obnoxious noise that was me exploding. Ecology experts. It's not that much, but it is interesting. There just isn't that much production time left. Okay, I mean, look, I've heard about allergies in May, but it's still early April. I don't know why. In Canada of all places, why am I having a sneeze moment? Anyway, we definitely don't need asteroid mining. So let's start this gen by trading with Pluto. And that's going to give us a card cycle. And I already know I don't want asteroid mining. It's too expensive. It's too late. Interesting, though. This scales with colonies. And we just got offered a new colony. Now, an energy production isn't that big. But an Earth tag is pretty nice. Because we get an animal from it, and I can still get this, and if I play ecology, I get a third plant income. It gives me a point worth of microbes and a point on the card, but it's not that good otherwise. We have a lot of terraforming to do, and still though I'm thinking stratospheric birds. Can we get away with that? I think no matter what, we want to start with forced precipitation and try and get our way up to Venusian animals. Like if there's any like thing I'm gonna do that is not productive for terraforming, it should at least be productive for Venus. Now I can do the stratospheric birds from deuterium because I want to get this Venus bump without wasting the animal. And then now I have enough to go for Venusian animals. Now, is that still worth doing now? I only have $19 left. Probably not. I wouldn't mind getting the colony. And if I'm only gonna have one production cycle, again, this card is just too expensive. Unless you're getting a plant for all three of those tags, it's really hard to swing it. Greenhouses is gonna have a good payout for us because we've built the cities. We built this city. It doesn't make sense to play at Immigrant City until we can play Lava Tube unless we're getting enough pickups from the board. Which we're really not. We do have more money than you'd expect right now, though. Let's make sure we get these animals in. And then I'm not playing an Earth tag. Just double checking. So that means I can get money for the zoo. I can get money for the floaters. I can get money from here. This is 13. This is 19. I could give up one animal to play this now and get 3 income. It's probably worth it. 3 plant income is like almost the 4 that you get from nitrite reducing. There's some planet or thing that gives you 3 TR, like a heat bump, 2 TR, and 4 plant production if you have enough plant tags. Can't remember the name of the card right now. It's kind of like that, except you're getting points instead of terraforming, which is bad. Still, let's be a believer. Cartel. 5 income plus I get a zoo animal. That feels alright. It was over 20, right? So I got 2 card draw, 1 cycle, and 1 from it being over 20. We traded here this gen, next gen. I mean, we could get 3 titanium. Hard to say. We might even go for the energy if we need it to spill over. Again, hard to say. Let's certainly get an oxygen now from the government. Mars University is the only thing here that I care about. We get 2 more cards. Advanced alloys. I'm willing to play the university. Oh, well, you gotta play the animals then, right? You gotta play the animals. Then you play the university. I'm gonna use the steel on it, even though it would be nice to get advanced alloys first. Then we get the advanced alloys. Oh, interesting, interesting. Okay, wait for it, wait for it. I'm willing to wait for it. So we could bump this up to 3. It's kind of lame, but sure. That goes up to 3, that goes back down. And then we trade for the titanium. Why am I trading for titanium? I have advanced alloys, but there's nothing here. That was dumb. I guess I could trade for titanium in the last gen, but why did I bump it now? Make it make sense, Lucy. We have 27 points on cards, okay? Like, there's certainly something here. Like, something is happening. Immigrant City. I totally can play you now. And then I can use the steel that I got from you to come up here. And like that looked pretty good. Again, I can greenhouses. I need a heat bump right now for that last ocean. Am I gonna trade here in the last gen maybe? And I just trade for cards now. Who knows? Maybe I'll get a card to do other things. Hurts to get this. Hurts to get that. 2 cards that aren't gonna help us at all. Red spot is interesting. I could just solve for research to go for more cards. Also, how many cities? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cities and 3 colonies. So this science tag card is free to play. So let's do that for the card draw and card cycle. We know we don't need cards that are unplayable. Acquired company, hurts to see that. The mining area I don't hate as much. It's literally free to play, and it gives me a steal right away. And my alloys are advanced. You may have heard. It's pretty cool. Okay, I really need a heat bump, so maybe IO Sulfur? It's another point C card. We do have Venus tags. It's really a gamble though at this point. We're going so deep into the deck looking for payouts, and we don't have that many rebates to support it. I can certainly get a floater on deuterium, and I can get my payout here, and then I can take terraforming contract. Ooh, research. Okay, well, air raid, we will use our deuterium floater to get $5, and then we keep going with science tags. I mean, you just keep striking while the iron is hot. Money microbes. A Venus bump is nice. Building industries, too little too late. I don't care about that. Even with advanced alloys, it's just too little too late. This Venus bump is nice. This doesn't really do enough. Like, I don't have a reason to go for the Venus microbes. I'm gonna have just enough heat to get 2 heat bumps, so local heat trapping isn't gonna be anything either. The ocean is nothing. Underground detonations is just terrible. I mean, look, just to make sure that we get through it, here's a heat bump for the last ocean. That doesn't even get me a greenery this turn. So, for the sake of argument, greenhouses. And that's getting us like a greenery and a half. We have a Venus bump lined up for next gen, but we're still 3 Venus bumps out. We're still like 3 oxygen out, and we're still 2 heat bumps out. So we're digging the deck like crazy, looking for a hit, but we're just not getting it. I don't know that getting more energy matters. It might. I'm not gonna overpay, but I'll put a titanium into that. And then 3 steel. I mean, I could buy this, but I don't need it. Money? $14, actually. I mean, the money kind of keeps coming, doesn't it? Doesn't it work like that sometimes? Alright, plantation. Just keep us as close to the finish line as possible. Another oxygen bump from the government. Venus Waste Stage is so late, but I do have the discount. Freya Biodomes is like 4 points, so let me just trust in the heart of the cards here. 2 more cards, please. Come on. Venus Soils is not that much. SF Memorial is just another card for $1. Okay, Venus Soils now with sulfur bacteria and extremophiles is starting to look like it's something. Right, because you could discount both to being like basically free. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna have enough money. I wanted to go get titanium. I even made the titanium planet a better location to go to, but I just can't. Like, 5 titanium, $20 worth of it, but there's just no titanium cards, you know? The only way I could get them is if I spent $15 on this. That would give me a card draw, a card cycle, 2 cards. It's incredible, but like, it feels icky. I don't have enough money. I guess I don't have enough money either way, so screw you, game. I'm gonna do what I want. There's no bad cards left, or good cards. Yeah, no, okay. More science, more card draw. I mean, this is incredibly strong if you're playing a game of competitive, but it is definitely not strong in a game of solo. That's the way to think it. CEO's favorite project? I just can't even. So, sulfur eating, an animal, Stratopolis on to force precipitation. I mean, there's just so much. $4 or a card draw, right? Like, that's what this button is for us right now. Because I can put the floater somewhere else. Screw it. 2 more points. Atalanta. Keep us going. Keep us looking. Ooh. Oxygen bump. And I don't think I need this. This is a way of using my titanium, though. I could use my titanium to get $9 or 2 points. Or just get the plants. Who knows? Maybe I need plants. Hard to say. Certainly this, though, right? Like, that has to be an oxygen bump for basically free. I haven't traded yet. If none of this card draw has led to more things that use titanium, I mean, there's literally one that would use my titanium. We now are at the point where we need to trade with Pluto. Oh, nitrogen rich. Look at that. A lot of fun. A lot of fun here at the end. Actually, I'm not even being sarcastic. Like, this is the heat bump that we're looking for. It would have been a bunch of plant income. It would help us get to the 63 TR. $12 towards it is just not really enough. But it is, like, it really closes this gap, you know? Everything is just coming up close, you know? So Venusian soils onto sulfur eating. That's like worth $9 now. And I still want Freya biodomes. I really do. Mangrove for a bunch of money. Insane. Insane get. So there's the oxygen. There's something here, man. This is also an earth tag. Crazy. Again, nitrogen, this just feels better. Right, $9 with microbes, or you spend $15, but you get the heat bump and the TR and the bonus plants in the bonus phase. I don't have enough money for the Venus bumps, though. Okay. Then I need this money. I need these $4, even though I wanted the floater to get a card draw. Because I have so many things worth points, right? Freya biodomes, 4 points. Advanced ecosystems, 4 points because of the enhancement of the microbes. Like, there's just so much here, man. There's so much. Okay. Nitrogen rich. Now, I mean, we have $16 worth of sale. No, no. No, no. We're just going to kill the obvious cards. The ones that have no points potential or just won't be able to play them. And then the big question is, right, I can get $3 worth of a microbe. The zoo, I can tap the zoo now. Do I need $3 worth of microbes to make this winnable? I still don't think I can win, though, right? Because I'm missing the heat. I'm missing the heat. And 2 Venus bumps. If it was 1 of each, we are so in. But I need 3. And if I got all 3, I would also have the TR I need. On top of the 47 points on cards, man. This is crazy. Okay, so then Mohole Lake for a microbe instead. And it goes on sulfur eating. Then Ceo's Favor Project for a microbe instead. Again, both of those could have been 1-pointers. This Freyo Biodome's looking at me some fierce, because I could take it even for the microbes, but then what, right? But then what? I would just lose. So I take the sulfur eating, and I'm so bloody there. I think I'm there, actually. Just for the record, if I could play all this stuff, this is worth like 4 points, 4 points. You know, this I can play for my steel for free, and it's another point. So there's like, just these 3 cards alone are a ton of points, like 9-10 points. But if I sell all 4 cards, I don't play any of them, I sell all 4, then I have $44, and that's $30 worth of Venus bumps and $14 exactly for the last heat bump, and that does not only the full terraform, but it also gets us to 63 TR. So it's depressing to throw out these cards, but it just proves that greed is good. I may have made a mistake somewhere else, but this 47 points on cards, full terraform, even some extra plantos. If only I could touch this, I could get an extra plant. Damn, that was tight. Again, I'd still love to credit myself like 9 extra points, but 130, honestly, with 47 points on cards, it's a little disappointing. I guess it's only 10 greeneries, 10 city points, but like, yo, trifecta. All right, I hope you enjoy. I'm on vacation right now, so I don't think I played a Friday video, and I'm also not gonna have a Wednesday or Friday video when I get back, I don't think. So sorry about that.